said not yet.
Yeah, what are we waiting on?
We're good. All right.
I call the meeting to order. Rod, would you like to do the invitation? Hold on. She wants to write this down and she's trying to make a copy.
Our Heavenly Father, thank you for this time to be here, dear Lord, and to serve the people of Benton County. Be with us, dear Lord, and make sure that this meeting goes smooth, and always watch over us, and dear Lord, keep us in your will. Bless this time and bless this meeting, and we want to praise thy name for this wonderful nation that we live in. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Our pledge of allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm glad we finally have a full, real flag instead of the little one.
Roll call.
Debbie Kyle.
Here.
Mark Bruce.
Here.
Debbie. Hey. And Fred will be here.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about it.
Donna, could you read the minutes from the previous meeting, please?
Yes. Election morning, all ballot boxes and voting machines were taken to the voting precincts. Office was open to answer questions and direct voters to correct voting precinct throughout the day. Extra ballots were delivered to voting precincts as needed. Precincts closed at 7 p.m. Machines were shut down and closed out and delivered to the election commission. Commissioners present were Fred Levy, Debbie Kyle, Debbie Manning, and Donna Melton. The ballots were tabulated and posted to the door as they came into the office. All results were turned into the state. The election process went well and most were able to leave around 9.
Motion to approve the minutes. I'll make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Fine.
Unanimous approval. Jeff, would you like to give your report as administrator?
We did have a active election day. We had a few technical difficulties right out of the gate, which seems to be the norm. I'm addressing that situation, and hopefully we'll have that resolved. I believe we're going to have to get new printers for our poll pads. Our new poll pads, I was informed by the company that the printers we had would work properly, and we had issues with the printer Bluetooth into the poll pads, and Big Sandy, I couldn't even, they were down to one, I couldn't get one to hook up. We can't have that. So I will probably have a resolution drawn up to purchase hardwired printers to the poll pads, so we won't have that issue no more, because that's just that's another stick on the fire that you don't need. So we ended up with 4,212 people voting. It was a busy day. We did not run out of ballots, but we did have to deliver more.
What was that number that voted?
4,212. We had 4 districts that had to be replenished with the ballots that we had here for that purpose, and everything went smooth. We actually had our results in, I believe, faster than anybody in West Tennessee. Mike Weatherford was on the radio and said, I don't know what's going on in Henry County, but Benton County's done got their numbers. So was real pleased with that. Big thank you to all the workers that put up with everything they had to put up with. Our early voting was hectic, to say the least, and but we got through it, and everything, numbers all came out right again. Thankful for that.
There was a lot of people that voted early, wasn't there?
There was a lot of early vote, 2,400 and something
Voted early.
hundred and 67 the last day, half a day on Saturday.
Yeah, no, I
Most of
stood in
them come in
line.
the last 3 hours.
I stood in line and I was shocked when I pulled in and I had to park over there in the trees and I was like, whoa.
It was, and you know, we only had like 2 highly contested races. We did have 2 very close. One candidate won by 1 vote, and another lost. Commission seat was lost by 6 votes. So anybody ever says your vote don't count, I talked to David Reed on the school board because he won by 1 vote.
I wondered if Megan would.
She called Miss Fassett and she said, as long as it was me or him won, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I said, okay. So we did notify the school superintendent that once we got all our provisionals in, that those results did not change from the unofficial. Other than that, we got another coming up in November. It's not gonna be, I don't think it'll be as busy. It is gonna be a very busy ballot. It's gonna be 2 pages long, 8.5 by 14, because there's 3 constitutional amendments. Which means there's gonna be a lot of questions asked of you all and us, and we cannot comment on any of that. The ballot speaks for itself. That is the official response to any question about the ballot. The bad thing is all that's written by lawyers. Nobody understands lawyer speak but lawyers.
By design.
So, just advise everybody to read the amendments carefully if they ask you about them. Read them very carefully, and if they need to ask somebody about that, then they need to find somebody that's more in the know. But those amendments are gonna be very long, and I suspect it's gonna hold people up in the voting booths for an extended amount of time. I don't know about over there, if we'll be over there yet. If we do, we can have more voting booths and everything.
Oh, are we close to?
I thought we was close in May. So I can't speak to that. I don't have any control over that. Hopefully early voting will be able to be done over there by then, but if not, we'll just do like it's always been done here and press on best we can. We're limited, very, very, very limited on space here, and that's a shame. That's really all I've got. Y'all got a lot of papers to sign. Anybody have any questions for me?
When can we actually read those constitutional amendments that are on the ballot?
When, that I can't tell you. We'll have a sample ballot before long. I'm sure if you went on to the Secretary of State's website, they may be on that.
Already, do you think?
I'll look.
Possibility. Don't we have a copy of that, Mary? Somewhere?
That somewhere is yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have a copy somewhere. We'll see if we can't get that.
Yeah, please, I'd like to have a copy of it. Could you get us?
It'll be a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Because
that's,
it's-
that's, yeah, that's
yeah.
fine, no, I mean,
It's-
There's a large amount of paperwork that goes along with these elections, and people think that when election day's over, the whole thing's over, and
It's not.
it started for us long before early voting, and it ends for us long after election day.
We were telling people that.
You can
this
see there's
year,
3
yeah.
boxes right there, and that's not including the ballots that were used, which is 4,212 that had to be gotten out of the boxes and stored. So, that's another thing maybe.
have you got boxes to store them in?
Yep.
You got enough?
I'm hoping, we got some, old documents that are ready for to be destroyed, so we're gonna end up with some empty boxes from that.
Okay,
So, that's not a big thing.
that's good.
Anyway, anybody got no questions for me? That's all I got. I did have on the, agenda inspect the registrations, but this is not the end of the quarter, and we have a backlog of those from the
People.
30 days, so
Mhm.
we'll take care of those at the next meeting.
Sounds good. Okay, next on the agenda is to certify the election. I make a motion to certify the election.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I wanna make a comment. I tell you what, we worked really good that night of the election together. All of us came together and it went really well. And then, of course, you had a lot of, one that got sick and Donna had to go. And then, the rest of us, you know, I think it went really well. You know, being here and unloading everything, and was a lot going on, and it was very hectic.
Well,
I think they
I
did.
did get an education on the boxes and what to do on the site, so I'm glad I did do that I went
I
with.
was wondering.
Yeah, cause it was a side of the election that I hadn't seen, so I was glad to do that. I was nervous, but, you know, thinking, oh, I'm gonna do something wrong, but,
There's nothing to be nervous about. It's simple. It
Yeah.
really is. That's the sad thing about it is, they make it sound more complicated than it is. There is a
I
lot
was
of checks and
expecting,
balances,
yeah.
and there's that sort of thing, and that's necessary. But if you just follow the procedures, it really is a simple process. And like my dad used to say, simplicity is a beautiful thing. The less moving parts you've got, the less possibility you have of something going wrong.
Do you have the same routine, putting the taking the boxes to the polling
Yes.
places? And then,
that's what Addison was really good. He was very patient with me on what to do and everything, so, you know. We seemed to be running a little late at Big Sandy, but we got up to the junior high and they were already, you know, they were fixed, and Jeff had been by to shut down,
I got the elementary, I didn't get to the.
You didn't get to the, okay, so we shut those down. That was a lot easier for me the second time, because with Big Sandy, I was still going, you know.
Yeah,
oh wow, that's awesome.
It's just a matter of pushing a button, closing the polls, running the tape, and shutting the machine down. That's all it is. By going and shutting down the machines that could be shut down in the city limits, that sped up the process dramatically, because when I got back here, the holiday truck was just pulling in.
Yeah, when we got back, they were.
We were just nearly done unloading when Addison got back.
Sorry, y'all wanted a copy.
I'd like to see that process.
Yeah, well, it was, as I said, anything that, you know,
Early voting.
yeah.
He's a good kid, very respectful, very respectful.
And catches on so quickly and remembers so quick.
Well, I think it would be good at some time to be good, like when it's not a big election where it's really a lot of that to see, like a witness, you know, set up at the polls and you take it.
Same process is done here every morning for our vote.
We seldom see tonight, they would have known that we were running a little bit later, they didn't want to talk about it.
Still in this, record time. We got a lot of documents to sign, I hope you don't get writer's cramp.
That's the ballot. No, this is.
I was gonna say.
No, this is just the resolutions and stuff. Yeah. No, that's what'll be on the next ballot.
I know, but that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the state general and your municipal combined for the city election.
There should be 4,
Or
don't just sign the top one, there, sign all 4 copies.
Mm-hmm.
y'all come down here and sign on this end while they're doing that, 4 copies.
Well, I tell you what, if you promise,
I get to be yours?
if you promise.
Do you do?
Hi.
That's all because you're gonna have to go to one end.
You know, I'm really not gonna have to, because let's just say this is the property between the houses. The other house is here and mine's here.
So you got plenty of space.
They got 3 feet from the air conditioner. Hey, all this is mine, yes, they got 90 feet in front
Who
of
is it that lives on it?
Nobody's gonna live there right now, to my knowledge, before my cousin who passed away 2 months ago,
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know about
Yeah.
his widow who's in mourning.
Here's something.
No, actually, it's Catholic, correct? This is not Catholic trash, by no means. It's just a simple education test. Is there a special time period, morning thing?
No, it's not set in stone.
That's just their
Yeah, but now she's not just that,
BS excuse.
hey, she's also not,
No,
100%.
this one hasn't set in stone, that
I
you have
didn't think so, but
that you have to mourn and stuff.
I'd rather ask somebody who knows.
it may not be the religion
You know,
thing either, it could be the culture.
Mourning is different for everybody.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree, 100%. Everybody does it different,
Yeah,
but it's nice to get the opportunity to.
Yeah, and be able to show your respect.
We were
Especially
denied every
families.
bit of that. And I was mad about that for a very long time.
Do you think they'll stay here?
No,
My first cousin was dead for 2 months before I did. Because his wife decided that we didn't.
so we don't have to sign this one,
No,
right?
that's just me and her. Oh, you're gonna have right, okay.
sorry.
One of those hard bridges to get on.
He might have got 1 foot hung there where it didn't need to and fell, he may be laying on the floor.
You'll have to take care of that.
Oh, my goodness.
You heard about the guy that got snake bit in a bad place, and what the doctor said, and he said, what did the doctor say? He said, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Fred's gonna lay there a while.
Oh, dear.
Those last two signatures weren't so
You
good.
can't be done. Did y'all sign all those certificates?
Oh, certificates?
Oh,
I hadn't yet.
Yeah.
These are for
Yeah, that's,
Oh,
You ought to just pass those down the line as you sign them.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
You know, don't line up, prepare.
Okay, so I don't have to sign these.
Why not?
Is this the first one?
Which one?
Yes, you do sign them.
Deb was
Okay.
right down
Yeah,
here.
right
Did
down
you
here,
see that?
yeah.
See, look,
Uh-huh.
but it's got bottom plate.
Got Bobby
Oh,
Flynn.
give me that one. That was the one I kept having, I was trying to squish
Okay.
it on another.
Okay.
I wanted to use a
I see
different,
why you were.
I wanted to use a different paper and I
Okay.
couldn't get it to fit.
He's not here no more.
He's in the nursing home, I think.
Oh, he is?
His
I
brother
didn't.
passed away last week.
Yeah, Frankie did?
Yes.
I did
And,
not know that.
He was, Tony saw him about a couple days before. They were all gonna ride motorcycles and Ward's with stars, so.
I guess I should
Um,
have you for that.
You know,
did
after
not
Frankie
know.
took off and then that, like the next night or two, he called his brother about 10 o'clock and said, come get me, I'm feeling bad, take me to the doctor. And died in the car on the way to the emergency.
Who's that? Frankie? Yeah.
Huh? Tony, yeah, he was
I thought it was, it's Frankie
He's
that-
71, I think. Just laughing and carrying on the first.
That was, that's two they've lost this year.
I know.
Who's the other one?
Hilton? Was it Hilton?
Yes, I think so.
That's that, lightning hit one of that called that company. I guess so, but, we go down the hill. Yeah, I graded it here, so maybe it's not too bad.
I'll pass these down to you, Darla.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Randy Ford. I don't know about y'all, about 3 o'clock this morning, it's just like somebody clapped their hands right in my
Oh,
ear.
I know.
Oh, yeah, you kept me up.
And, everything lit up, my whole house shook, lightning hit somewhere close. Mom just called me and said, my gate won't open.
Oh.
What'd she need out for?
What'd she need out?
Oh, she's always needing out.
It was rough.
She needing out at that time of the morning? What?
Mom?
Yeah.
Well, she'd have been out a long time ago if she could've got out. I stopped at Joe's and Mays at 7 o'clock 2 days ago, and Johnny Norwood come in and said, what's your mama doing coming in that time of the morning? And I said, I don't know, Johnny.
Have to
You
ask
don't-
her.
You don't report to me. I called her and said, Johnny Norwood's keeping an eye on you, won't know what you're doing dragging in that time of the morning. She said, I carried my garbage off.
Well, it's good that people look out for her.
I
You
get
know?
more reports on her than anybody on the planet. Your mama's mowing grass, you know, it's 95 degrees.
No, I didn't know that. Won't you go tell her?
That's what I tell her. Go tell her to go in. Tell that one.
You know what, I would let her mow the grass and do whatever, as long as she wants to, and as long as she's
Well,
not
what are you
gonna
gonna do? What are you
As
gonna
long,
do?
yeah, you gonna lock her
Look,
up?
if she wanted to go swim the English Channel,
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
You're not gonna have any choice with her.
No, and I would be all for it.
She used to go down there in the morning and swim across the lake about 3 or 4 times.
She did.
That's awesome.
What is it?
Wow.
You come from sturdy stock.
Well, Daddy died at 77, but every nurse in that hospital said that's the toughest man they'd ever seen in their life. One of them said, you can't even stick a needle in him. I'm not that tough. I wish I was.
But you've got good genes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he buys them at Sears.
I got him all.
Oh,
no,
Got one
eBay.
thing, matter of fact, got a pair getting delivered today from eBay, $25. $100 difference.
Have they been worn?
For $25? Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Here. They have to be dry cleaned before they're shipped.
Do they fit? Well, I mean perfectly, they do? Okay, so if you order the size, I mean, it's not
True to size, yeah,
31, 36.
There's a lot of women's sizes though.
yes,
They
that you
don't-
can't, yeah, I've heard too much about
Well,
women's
if
sizes.
you stay with the same brand, they generally all the same. And that's why these are good, tough, thick jeans. They last a long time.
What kind are they?
They're it.
Harriet? Okay. I didn't even know if they still make those yet.
Yeah, 31, 36. Hard to find them. You don't go to Walmart and find 31, 36.
No.
Oh, you got 36 inches?
Not if the rest of my body makes my legs to be 9 feet tall. Put me together with spare parts.
Oh, maybe it's getting deep in here.
Well, look, I mean, I'm
Signature.
Well, that's, yeah.
Look, real short right here, right here.
Besides your writing's getting worse.
My writing is not good anyway.
Yeah, well,
I have the worst.
What do you got?
Alright guys, here's Miss Wanda, another one.
I just screwed it. I'm real fancy when it comes to the letters. Even though
All those things with long legged.
telling Debbie the other day, I wish I was long legged.
I do too.
I'm long-legged, so
We was in
I get
Germany.
it.
We was in Germany back several years ago. Over there, doing temporary duty, and we had a guy from, I think
Just one of
Taiwan.
those new ones.
He was a naturalized citizen. He was electronics guy. He was really smart. He was a little we were walking up this hill going to this castle, and all of a sudden he hears, "Slow down! Hey, slow down!"
Relates to long.
He said, "You got long legs.
Right.
I got short legs. Slow down."
Did you see Tyler on the Mike Weatherford show last night?
I've never watched that show.
Well, I only did because Tyler was on there.
Okay.
No, I don't ever watch it either.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a fear of a large amount of work ahead of me.
You have what? A fear of what?
A severely large amount of work ahead of me.
With the house?
Are you remodeling?
I'm a 75-year-old house.
Oh, that's neat.
I'm moving in my grandmother's.
Oh, this is
Sold my
for
house.
Fred, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you,
Where is Fred?
He's
so where's your house at?
in the floor. That's what Jeff said, he's in the floor.
Putting his bloomers on, remember?
Museum thing is out there.
Yes, yes, I do know.
I'm the next place down on the right, behind the park.
So that whole thing is
You
gonna
see
be
my
on the
mother's house, but
ballot,
you can't see
right?
mine. I went further back in the woods, because that's the way I like
You
it.
wanna be out, you wanna
There's
be away.
that so many
I
people are
don't
gonna
want
feel defeated.
Away from the highway.
Here.
Away from
People. Me too. I'd love to be away from people.
It's the hottest darn coffee.
the.
The hottest darn coffee.
God.
got.
I think
everybody
everything's
got
signed.
the
Yes, I
thing
can't
waiting
even,
on his
I
screen?
can't even drink it.
Okay.
Adjourn and he can come sign.
Alright, anybody have any new business to bring up?
We just gotta get Fred to sign them all and we're good.
Okay, alright,
I've heard the cats.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
What did I?
What is it?
What did we on?
No new business?
Yeah, no new
Kill it.
business. Are you recording?
Yeah.
You stopped?